Hi, I'm Stuart McMillan and I'm a comics artist. What I do is I research interesting ideas, think of ways to present these ideas as stories, and then panel by panel, page by page, illustrate the stories and publish them as comics to my website for you to read for free. You might have seen some of these comics before, such as Supernormal Stimuli, War on Drugs, and Rat Park. Now, as you can imagine, it takes me quite a while to do all this research, writing and drawing, but I treat it as a full-time job in order to maximize the number of comics that I can publish and share with you. Now, right now I'm holding a crowdfunding campaign to finance my comics, and I've been lucky enough to get the support of the Australian Government's Arts Ministry, who say that they will match this campaign dollar for dollar. So what that means is if you were to donate $100 to me, the Australian government will top it up with $100 of their own, and I'll have $200 in my pocket to fund my comics with. So what I'm hoping to do with this campaign is to raise $10,000 from readers like you. The Australian government will match that with $10,000 of their own, and I'll have $20,000 to fund my comics for the rest of 2016. Now, I'm one of only 43 artists that the Australian government has made this matched funding offer to. And by the way, this is an offer that's open to anyone, anywhere in the world. So doesn't matter where you are, where you live as you watch this video, you can double your donations with the Australian government's assistance. But there is an extra incentive for the Aussies watching this video in that your donation will be fully tax deductible. So the Australian government has given me DGR status for this campaign as an extra incentive to encourage Australians to become patrons of Australian artists like me. So Aussies, think about how much tax you'll be paying the government anyway at the end of this financial year, and instead of giving that money to the ATO, think about donating it to me and my comics instead. Now, out of interest, I'll be drawing two major comics in the second half of 2016. One will be about gross domestic product and the way that GDP is actually quite a poor way of measuring the prosperity of our economy. And the second one will be about post-growth economics. I'll be discussing the impossibility of a perpetually growing economy on a planet of finite resources, and I'll be looking at some other ways that we could manage our affairs, such as Herman Daly's steady state economy. Anyway, my reality is I'm an independent cartoonist. I do this work because it's interesting to me, but also because I think it's interesting to you, the readers. And what I want to avoid is a situation where I've got a lot of unfinished pages that I'll someday get around to drawing. What I want to do is to push aside my financial considerations, focus, and dedicate myself to drawing these pages for you to enjoy. So if you want to get involved, if you want to help me push aside my financial considerations, please join this crowdfunding campaign. There is a website that you can go to make your pledges and your donations. I'll find some sort of a way to get that up on the screen here. Anyway, so thanks for watching this video, and please join my crowdfunding campaign.